Hi and welcome back to SAOCR Online Code Register, and today we'll be doing the second part of the Hell Dungeon. And as you can see, my team and we're going for the Water Hell Dungeon, the second part. And I've already done the first part, if you guys have seen it. The second part is a bit more harder. The enemies hit harder. They are more powerful, especially at the end. The last few bosses are like pretty tough. So with my mediocre, alright water team, I'm assuming I can pass it with 3 8 stars, 1 6 star, and 1 7 star. I hope I can pass with minimal challenge, I guess. And so yeah, you can find it. That is okay. So yeah, so I've completed the fire and wind for both of them. Now I'm just missing the water. So who I'm gonna bring is quite difficult. I might bring another hollow realization Lifa, just because that her leader skill has 10% HP, and yeah, I think it's gonna work. Hopefully, got my items ready and my break orb ready. So recently, SAOCR Online Code Register has been boring lately. After the guild events, kind of goes downhill. But with like events still coming for like the December update, for example the Death Gun BOB, I'm obviously gonna do it, but it just depends on my motivation. If Death Gun is a good character, both 6 star, 7 star, and 8 star. So it's ultimately, you know, how Gumi creates Death Gun, if he's like any decent to a team. And not to mention, even after all the December events are over, there's still going to be more events after Christmas. There's going to be New Year's. There's going to be a lot more that they're going to add, but they just haven't told us anything about it. So yeah, I don't think I should be farming the Asuna Yuki Idol armor events, because I find farming the events, the armor especially, is very tiring, because you have to farm a lot every day, because there's 4 different materials, and I believe that they should just make one material just to get it over with. And not to mention, like, you can make 2, one for Asuna and one for Yuki, and like if you want to make both, you need to farm like a lot more. For example, the weapons, they're already like nice enough to have one material to create one certain weapon, which reduces the amount of farm, because we all know that weapons need like good RNG, good status, and it all relies on RNG. So then it will reduces our stress to farm a lot of materials. So yeah, I believe they're doing the right choice for the weapons, but not for the armor. Like, I understand that the armor has like no status, or like no status on them. So that's the reason why they have like a lot more armor, or materials, is to, you know, make you farm every day. So yeah, my opinion on the armor in general and the armor event. Not to mention the new gacha, which is the Idol Asuna and Idol Yuki. Very disappointing. I believe since Asuna and Yuki are like an interesting pair, and they've advertised it as like the Mother's Rosario arc type of gacha. I was expecting like the two characters complementing each other somehow. Like the leader skill for Yuki would complement Asuna, and Asuna's leader skill would be accompanying Yuki. Maybe not so much on the battle ability, but leader skill wise, I would assume it, because if you have Asuna and your friend has Yuki, then your team is pretty set. Or and vice versa, things like that. And you know, Yumi being themselves, they made both of them very lackluster and disappointing. And as we can see, I'm just breezing through the water stage very easily. And yeah. The Pretty Yuki Hime is kind of getting hit hard, and also as well as Felicia, because they're not as strong. So yeah. So just like the first water hell dungeon, we have to always beat this guy that is being targeted at, because he casts instant death battle abilities where you have a limited time to kill everyone here, so you might as well kill him first, then kill everyone else. Okay, he's done. So now we can relax and hopefully don't die as easily in here. And there we go. Finished. And look, as we can see, our break orb has maxed out. My break orb is the 6-star break orb that was recently released around November, I believe, or December, where it's like basically clear rain for us. So like, we know that some character events, like nowadays, they have enemies that does clear rain, basically just clears off our buffs, right? So in return, they gave us this orb to clear rain them. So I think it's pretty useful, especially for this water dungeon. Not to mention, in my opinion, the break orbs aren't really a game changer that much, because if you have a good team, good buffs, if you like just met the requirements for like a good team, I don't think break orbs change all that much. But the double order changes a lot. It gives you a lot more thinking going, as well as more opportunities to hit or like cast a BA. And as well as break orbs, unless you're not doing hell dungeons, you're not gonna get your break orbs like charged up immediately. So as we approach the final boss, we are lucky this time, where most of the enemies are like near the end of the scale, where we have like a bit of breathing room to, you know, cast our buffs and stuff like that. So what I'll do here is to cast Asuna and the Hollow Realizations Lifa, because they're the core BAs to success for this dungeon. and I would just do sword skill switch twice on this guy because he's responsible for doing clear rain first. Like, I know that, like, the oh shit, okay, 2 members. Oh well. Okay. 10 on 2. Kill a dragon.
Might as well heal up our Leafas.
Yeah, kill the dragon. I don't know if I can finish it off. Maybe. Maybe I can finish it off like this. There we go, we finished it. Okay. The spider's next. Then the reaper. Oops. I was supposed to do a sword skill switch just then. Hand slipped. But anyways, without that sword skill switch, we were able to kill the spider. And our Hollow Realization Leafa's buff has been cleared. So we can cast another one. Because I have one too. And just, I guess, sword skill all day, every day. I was lucky enough to not get the bad side of this event, or like this dungeon, because the dragon just then was able to cast a sword skill shield, and that's basically you know, as the name says, you can only hit using sword skills, and if you hit them regularly, they will only deal 1 damage. So that's why the break orb was very useful in this situation, where we can clear that shield and continue along with what we're doing just then. But even if they had that, the sword skill switch is very powerful if you chain and buff correctly. And we got our seal amulet, and there we go. We finished our second water hell dungeon, and I'll see if I'll see if I can try to take on the other 2 hell dungeons. And this time there are just only 10 battles instead of 20, but those 10 are like pretty difficult. So yeah. Until next time, thanks for watching.